The Ring 4, November 22nd. Watch only on DAZN.
Is Ashley Fiston from Notjustboxing. I'm here with Coach Al. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, really good, thank you. Ash, how are you?
Yeah, I'm very good. Obviously, we're in Riyadh. Fight week for Sam. World title honours. How's he doing?
Yeah, really good. He's in a really good spirits. Like, he's ready. He's prepared hard. Yeah, it's really good.
And obviously, he's preparing for a very tough opponent, Abdullah Mason. He's coming as the underdog for the first time in his fight. How have you prepared him stylistically for this?
I think Sam's very level-headed, very confident in his own ability. I don't see it just as a hard fight. I think it's just as hard for Abdullah Mason. I think people are overlooking Sam. He's fully prepared, and both have not seen each other really. Do you know what I mean? Both have probably boxed about the same level. Youth against maturity. Yeah, I think he's got a serious chance of beating him. We wouldn't be here otherwise.
And how do you see the fight going?
Sam stops him.
Interesting. Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, it doesn't go the distance, you know what I mean? You know, you can pick referees and judges and everything, but a percentage of 36 fights and 32 knockouts, both have tremendous power. And is it just too early for Abdullah Mason? And is it correct time for Sam, which we believe it is?
Yeah, so I've been in America most of this year, and not one person they don't even know who Sam is. That's the problem. They're all saying he's going to get knocked out, all this, because there's obviously a lot of hype. Abdullah's a great fighter, but it seems to be there's going to be a lot of people on this weekend against him, which is crazy. Like, when you look at Sam's career, he's not actually lost a round in any of his fights.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand that. If you watch Abdullah Mason, he's a fantastic fighter. You know, if you wasn't in Sam's corner, you'd probably, you'd look at him and think, wow, this kid's incredible. But history shows and time that, us across the pond always have been overlooked a little bit. And if you look what we've done over the years, he will never find a kid as strong as Sam again. And will have to be super special to win that night. So, I think Sam being the underdog, playing low level and, not really giving himself away is all to his advantage.
Yeah, and were you there when he sparred Shakur?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
How was that work?
I was in Shakur's corner, no, not really.
How was that work?
Well, listen, that was fantastic. Shakur's a great kid, really nice boy, good team around him. It was a great experience, but even he got out and went, that's the strongest 135 I've ever sparred. He found it hard, and he is absolutely world elite level, do you know what I mean? So,
and that was Sam out of camp?
Yeah, he was sitting on the sofa having a Chinese, you know what I mean? And he played golf on the work that day on the way to the gym. But listen, sparring, he sparred everyone in the gym. He sparred Moses Atuma, you know what I mean? So sparring.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Even Moses said it was tough.
I sparred a heavyweight once, got hit with a body shot and it was done. Took about a minute. And he obviously wasn't even loading up. It's different
I mean, listen, Moses was playing around, but gym, Sky Nicholson, everyone has to spar each other, which is just the way the gym is. And
I love the wall in your gym too, where when people win the titles, they put the gloves up and everything. Hopefully that'll be another.
Oh, listen, I'm 100 million % confident in Sam. When you first start at camp, you look at Abdullah Mason, but you should be worrying or really working on what Sam's good at, not really what the other kid's good at. And we're here. We are where we are with it. This is boxing. There's a winner and a loser, and my whole team 100% believe in Sam.
Well, congratulations on your work with him. It's been great to see his rise, and to be honest, every single time he has stepped up, it's impressed me as a fan. I've watched him from the amateurs go through it all, and everything that you've done with Eddie, it's very impressive, and you guys should be very, very proud. You've got a great stable, and it's not like you get people that are already polished at the world level. You're building them up from the amateur pedigree straight over, so you should be very proud of yourself. It's incredible what you're doing there.
I think when it comes to boxing for us, we're about, it doesn't matter what level you are. We enjoy boxing. We're both former boxers, amateur coaches, and been pros for over 25 years now. So it's a privilege to work with someone like Sam and to get him from where he is from the beginning to the end. I didn't think he'd get this far, but if you just pick a kid and go, look, he is a pleasure, and I don't think anyone's more deserving than Sam to win on Saturday night.
Yeah, everyone talks about his power and his gas tank, but what would you say is his biggest strength outside of the ring?
Food. Do you know what? He's got a really good IQ. We were just talking about this earlier. He'll come back to the corner, and the feedback between a coach and a fighter, I know whether it's hard or not, and he can adjust himself. He can always tell a kid when he's blowing or he's thinking. If you've got to tell a kid in between rounds that he needs to adjust, he's not going to make it. He is seriously intelligent. He may come across this not so intelligent fighter, but he's probably one of the most cleverest kids I've had in the gym. He just doesn't tell you that, and that's a big part of his arsenal.
Yeah, so he's got the instinct.
Yeah. He knows what he's doing. He was with a good amateur coach, Lee, who was with for years, who installed all of the basics with him, stayed with him all the way. But he's intelligent. He knows what he's got to do. And Abdullah Mason's a seriously good kid. Comes from a nice background. His family seemed really nice. Very well schooled. 8-year-old fights as an amateur. You know what I mean? At a junior level. So I think he'll think Sam's a little bit more basic than he is, but Sam gets on top of him, it will be tough.
Brilliant. Well, thank you for your time, Coach.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.